My name is Tamiko. Really?
Give me your government. What's your government name?
Well, what's my name now? Tamiko Vincent Brown.
So tell me, how are you related to either Walter Doyle or Clara Doyle? And who's your mom and who are your kids?
I am the granddaughter to Walter and Clara Doyle. My mom is Denise. My children, which I have 3, is Angel, Jasmine, and Jakari. And what's great about this family, pretty much everything. I'm sure you've met us. We're fabulous. And we came up more like, instead of cousins, more like siblings. A lot of us are very close. And I'm attached to quite a few, to the point where when they visit, I tend to cry when they leave as an adult sometimes. But my family is amazing. Truly amazing. And the bond that we all have and we continue to have right now is something we want to really carry on.
Walt Doyle is my grandfather, and Ophelia Williams Harmon is his child, which is my mom. Claire is my step-grandmother.
You got any records?
Unfortunately, yes. Their name is my firstborn, Tevin Raheem Sproul, and my mini-me that I'm trying to get rid of, Malik Trayvon Coleman.
Shut up, Siri. Ready for the last question. So what's so good about being here? What's great about being in this family?
Well, having Walter Doyle as my grandfather, and I mean, he was that granddad that came down to see us. First time I've seen that had a real $5 all to myself. I mean, and caring, loving. Definitely stood up for his grandkids. I can attest to that. But yeah, just the unity that we have is pretty great.
How you place mom and pop? You're their grandson.
Oh yeah.
Your mother is.
Okay, so how are you related to Walter and Clara Doyle?
Oh, I'm the grandson. My name is Tyree. 44 years old. You know, I got 5 kids now.
What are their names?
Dejon, he's. Oh, Dejon is. I forget.
Just the names. That's all.
Dejon,
It's not
Alicia.
like Midwest, we get 4 in the possible.
I got Dejon. That's my oldest boy. I got Alicia. That's my oldest girl. I got Tyree Jr. That's my little man. I got Jabari. And I got Kyrie. The best part about being a Doyle in this family is all the advice they can give you, man. I look at it like this. It's 100, it's genuine. You know, they ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. They ain't gonna steer you to the left. They gonna lead you down the right path. So I enjoy being a part of the Doyle family.
Terrence LaBelle Kemp. My mom is Penny, which is, I'm going to say, second or third oldest in the family, under Mom and Pop Doyle.
You got any regrets?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have actually my daughter Danielle, and then I have my other 3, which is Brittany, Ashley, and Ricky. So I have 4 total.
So what's so great about being a Doyle?
Love, support, friendship. When you need them, they're there. Communication is a lacking of mine, but because my family is as great as they are, they do let me know when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and that's what you need. Man, our family is it's exactly what you want in a family.
My name is David Marie Jr., aka Lil Dave. I'm related to Walter and Clara through my mother Doris and Marie, who changed her name back to Doyle. I have 6 kids and 5 grandkids. I was a busy man. I do have a wife as well now, so I'm all good.
What are your kids' names?
All right, we're going to start with D'Angelo. I'm going to go down to Sean, my daughter Charisma, Elijah, and Lil Dave.
So what's so great about being in this family?
This family is the truth. This family is like, what it is what you get. Ain't nobody stunting, nobody's fronting. for my older people, nobody's faking. Nobody's acting like they're somebody that they're not. What you see is what you get. You saw me today, you see me tomorrow, you see me 10 years from now. This family is definitely, we stick together. And I can say what's crazy, I was probably one of the, besides the one that's interviewing me, that didn't live in Illinois, and was treated like a king whenever he came back to Chicago. My Uncle Frank, may he rest in peace, said, you are your mother's only child, so you can't F up. He didn't say F up, he said, he did say that. He did say it. That's what he said. But that being said, whenever I would come from from Milwaukee going to Chicago, or from Madison when Mom was in college, this was crazy. And you can ask Denara LaVille, Terrence, Keisha, you got Derek might have been in there from Gary, Indiana as well. Every time whoever came to get you from the bus station, train station, the kids came with them. They had to be dressed up like they was going to church. Family, I never understood that.
My name is Eric Harmon. My first name is Duncan, but I don't like that name, so I don't use it. Most people don't know that. My mom is Ophelia Harmon. She's the daughter of Walter Doyle, stepdaughter of Clara Doyle. And I have 2 kids, well, actually 3 kids. I have my son Malik, and my daughter Alicia, and my son Kay. And yeah. And what's great about this family? We found out we were part of this family, not late, but kind of late on, because, and when we found out that Walter Doyle was my mom's father, he would come down and visit us, because we hadn't gone to Chicago yet. But every time he came to see us, I'm gonna tell y'all, it was like Christmas. I mean, we would go crazy when that long Buick would drive up down the driveway. And then when we would come to Chicago, it was like a whole new world. A bunch of cousins you didn't know you had, and uncle that was around the same age as you, Uncle Herbie. We would go play, pick up baseball in the school across the street, and Uncle Herbie would take us downtown. We'd go see the movies. He took us to the downtown. We would go see Buck and the Preacher. So it's like having all your cousins, and like Dave was saying, because we didn't grow up with everybody. When you come to town, or even when I moved to town, everybody's so, even though I'm older than everybody, everybody's protective. It's like, especially Keith. I remember we were at a club called Chills. I think it was Latrice's birthday, somebody's birthday. And I was like, okay, y'all, I'm good. I'm gonna go home and catch an Uber. He wouldn't let me stand outside to catch an Uber by myself. He was talking about, ain't nobody gonna mess with my cousin. I'm like, man, I'm good. But no. So you feel like you belong, you feel like you're loved, and everybody's like always happy, always, getting on threads together and doing stuff together. So, it's a family that you would love to be a part of. So that's what's great about this family. So what's your name and how are you related to Walter or Clara Doyle?
My name is Maurice Kemp. I'm Walter and Clara Doyle grandson. Grandson from Gertha B. Anderson, known as Penny.
Are you doing government names now?
Well, she never liked to be known as Gertha B. So that they call it Penny.
And then, do you have any kids?
Yes, I have my son Maurice Kemp II, my daughter Jamisha.
And what's the greatest thing about being in this family?
Greatest thing about being in this family is they're very funny, they're very hot, they're very close, they're very loving. And I can't do anything without them. I love them so much.
My name is Derek Benson, and I am the grandson of Walter and Clara Doyle by Denise Benson.
He's a Walter Doyle clone, looks just like him.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, so you got any kids?
I have 2 boys, Devontae and Darion, 26 and 22.
Okay. And what's so great about being a part of this family?
Man, let me tell you about this dysfunctional ass family, man. No, I'm just kidding. Great family, man. I love all my people. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad to be a part of it.
My name is Kaylisha.
And how are you related to Walter Doyle and Clara Doyle?
My grandmother is Ophelia, which is Walter's oldest daughter. And my daddy, her son, is Eric.
What's great about being in this family?
We just live. Everybody flow together. Every time we get together, it's always a good time. We just love each other like that.
My name is Denaya.
Okay. And how are you related to Walter or Claire Doyle?
Their youngest child, Arlene Doyle, is my grandmother.
Okay. And what is the best part of being in this family?
Y'all cool. Y'all cute. It's always so much fun. Like, I'll be missing y'all when y'all be gone for like a day. So, yeah. Y'all cool, y'all cute. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, that's all I need to hear. All right, well, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I'm Keisha. I am Walter and Clara's. I'm not the oldest granddaughter. Walter and Clara's granddaughter. No, Dinky.
And who's your mom?
Arlene.
Okay. And how many kids you got? Who are they?
I have 4 children: CJ, Kalisha, Kadeja, and Samaya.
And what's the greatest thing about being a part of this family?
For the most part, we're united. We kind of all stand together. We may not always talk, but we're always there for each other.
I am Kyle Catrice Harmon, daughter of Ophelia Harmon, whose father was Walter Doyle.
You got any rugrats?
I'm a non-breeder, thank you.
So what's the great thing about being a part of this family?
Have you seen us? Have you met us? I mean, we're a great bunch. We know how to keep it classy and ratchet. I mean, you have a whole mix of people, and we all get along. I mean, we tight. Whenever family get together, it's always fun.
My name is Shanita. I am the granddaughter of Clara and Walter Doyle. I have 2 children, Damari and Denaya, 1 grandchild, Amari. And the best thing about being a Doyle is the togetherness that we have. We try to keep in touch with each other. You wouldn't know that we hadn't seen each other in a year, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you wouldn't know that the youngest cousin gets along very well with the oldest cousin. So it's just all love when we see each other. Also, on behalf of my deceased brother, Terrence, which we know as Tramel or Mel, he was the grandson of Walter and Clara. He was more like their son because he pretty much was raised by them. But he didn't have any children, but he did marry. His wife was Patrice, better known as Tracy. I'm just proud of my brother, the person he had become over the years.